guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you liked my last video. This week I'm going full Christmas, and if you're watching this I've probably already got my decorations up about 2 weeks because this is going to go out in 2 weeks time. So yeah, I went a bit early this year. I love this time of year and I love doing different creative bits around the house. I think last year I made a load of pom-pom garlands and pom-pom wreaths, and probably before that I used to love baking. Like I used to bake like a madman, but now I don't bake as much because I just ate all the cakes. So I won't be baking as much, but I will be baking a bit, so maybe I'll film that as well. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do some stuff that you can do with stuff lying around the house. So I think it's really nice to get creative at this time of year, but I think it's sometimes hard to pick up the stuff, like stuff is always sold out and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to make stuff with what you have at home, like old tester pots of paint, or even if you have some kids paint. Yeah, so recycle some newspaper. You can definitely make some really effective stuff with stuff you have lying at home. So I hope you like it, and let's get started.
First up, I'm going to show you how to make your own wrapping paper. So I'm just wrapping all these gifts with newspaper here, using sellotape as normal, and I might use an extra layer if I'm afraid about paint seeping through. Next up, I'm going to make a stamp to print a design on your paper. So I've just got a big potato and I'm just using a cookie cutter to cut out a star, and then I'll sort of like hack away at it so that I get like a perfect star shaped stamp just there. And then I tried to do this flower one, which was a lot harder, and I sort of had to like cut around it, so this one didn't work out as well. But you can just try whatever cookie cutters you have at home, or you can just make like a basic shape with your potato as the stamp. So now you've got your stamp and some paint. You can use acrylic, or you can use whatever wall tester paints you have at home, whatever you have really. And you're just going to move it around so you've got a nice flat surface of paint and it's covering the entire star. You can also use a paintbrush just to spread it out evenly, and then you're going to start printing. You really need to press down hard to make sure you're getting an even print, but just be careful if you have to go over it to line it up correctly, because I messed up a few that way. But it sort of adds to it. I think it looks good if it's a bit rustic anyway. So yeah, just give it a go and give it a bash. Here's another one I did with some tester paints from some wall paint. Just to note, you can do lots of different patterns with this by just doing a simple brush stroke over and over. I'll show you the end result of this one at the end, but they're super simple. Next, I'm going to make some bows with the newspapers. So I'm just cutting a bunch of long strips, and then I'm going to gather them all together. And then when you unfold them and meet them in the middle, you make this sort of loop. So I'm just bringing the two ends to the middle, and then I am just stapling them. And I'm going to do that on a bunch of these strips, and then I'm going to glue them all together. So you just glue them all in a circle, pile them all on top, and it creates this really full bow. I think the bow really finishes this piece off. You can see that it looks really effective, and you can always use some colored paper for the bow if you wish, but I think the newspaper looks really good. You can just pick whatever pages you think goes with your color scheme. And now I'm going to show you how to make some colourful paper chains, and for this you'll need a scissors, sellotape, some coloured card or paper. You can also use newspaper for this, but I think the card just lasts longer. So here I am making the first loop. So it's literally just more strips of coloured card and just sellotaping the end, and when you're joining a new one in, you just put it in vertically and you do the same thing, so you're just building up your chain the entire time. So I'll show you how to do that one more time, and then I'll show you the end results. It's super simple. You probably made these as a kid, but I think they look really, really effective either on a tree or on a mantelpiece. You can do anything you want with them. I think they're lovely. So here are some of my presents and the paper chain.
So that is it, you guys. I hope you liked my video, and I hope you try this out at home, and if you do, definitely tag me. They're super simple, so don't be afraid. They're a bit messy, but these crafts are something anyone can do, and you can definitely do it with the kids if you want to make a mess. But no, it's a lot of fun, and I think you can have a lot of fun doing this as a group. My mom, I think, is going to try this wrapping paper out, and she's thinking of wrapping our presents with it, so it's a lot of fun. And these crafts are definitely something nice to do when it's so cold outside and you don't want to leave your house. I'm definitely going to be sticking to this type of stuff for the next while, just small crafts. I like doing small crafts this time of year. Last year I had a lot of commissions for furniture and stuff, and I just remember being really stressed out and not getting to enjoy doing little Christmas crafts. So I hope you like it, and let me know if you try it out at home.